Thanks for watching my video. Today I'm going to be presenting to you my topic, smartphones and tablets, mobile technology within the workplace. Let's jump into it. What is a smartphone? Typically we think of smartphones as internet-enabled cell phones, so has some kind of wireless cell technology, typically Wi-Fi enabled as well. It's multi-purpose as well, so you can do vast majority of things on it. Also has application functionality such as email, check your email, get text messages. There's all sorts of productivity suites for it, such as word viewers, Adobe readers, typical things like that. Next we'll get into what a tablet is. Very similar to a smartphone, except it's not doesn't have the capability to make calls in some instances. So your tablet's going to be your touchscreen personal computing device. It is also internet enabled with either a wireless cell technology you can get from your cell phone provider, or it could just be Wi-Fi enabled and get you on the internet that way. It is also multi-purpose. You can do many different things on a tablet, access the internet, check your email. You can even make calls on some tablets as well. There's many different VoIP applications out there, so you can utilize that and make calls on your tablets. It also has productivity suites, just as mentioned before, for your smartphone. Let's get into the benefits of these devices within the workplace. First off, we're going to start with organization. You can have a calendar in there that will tell you when you have certain things due, or you have any kind of appointments, or there's a meeting coming up. It'll notify you of that. You also can keep your contacts in there. You can put little notes with your contacts. You can have their numbers. You can have their name. You could have anything about their children in there and let you know, just so you have some information on that contact as well. Like I said, you can keep notes within your cell phone or within your tablet. Use it for taking notes if you're in a meeting of some sort. Mobile devices are also always within reach. Typically with smartphones, you never leave your house without it. You know, why would you? It's pretty much our lifeline these days. So it's always going to be on you. You always have, somebody's always able to contact you that way. And typically they're compact and extremely portable. Now when you get into the tablets, sometimes those aren't quite as compact, but they are extremely portable, especially when we're looking at versus a laptop of some sort. Mobile devices allow faster communication. You have email access, which is one of the biggest things. You can check your email anywhere. You can be, on a bus, on a plane, and you can check your email. You don't have to wait any longer to get an email. If it's an important email of some sort, you can get it instantly. You can respond to it quickly. So it just makes that communication process much faster. Also, you don't have to leave work and then come back to work and have like a huge amount of unread emails in your inbox. You can utilize your mobile devices in order to read those emails, just like I said before, instantly, respond back to it, get that out of the way so you can go back to doing the more important stuff that you have to deal with. You can be contacted by text messages. Most people typically text message, I think more so than they use their actual phone nowadays for making calls. So it's just an easy way to contact somebody, say something quick. Can you check your email for me? I need you to respond back to so-and-so who's gotten in touch about something. And yes, even make phone calls with a cell phone, smartphone. You can make conference calls, video calls. There's tons of apps out there that allow this kind of conferencing, these video calls to happen. Mobile devices also help with productivity. You no longer have to go on a business trip and not be able to take care of some business that arises while you're away. If there's an emergency, you can, take care of that as you need to. You have, your tools with you, or you can use your mobile devices to patch into your work computer and then handle the issue that way. Work commutes, I'm sure people aren't going to like this too much, but you could spend your work commutes checking your email, or if you have some kind of continuing education hours that you need to complete for your business, then you can use that time to complete those requirements. Mobile devices are usually mostly more affordable than a laptop, so it'd be a lot easier to put one of those in everybody's hands or to the people who need it. A lot more cost efficient to do that than to purchase a laptop for everybody. And typically, anyways, most people have their own smartphone, or most people have a tablet that they use as well. So, I mean, these are already devices that we have. You know, why not utilize them in the workplace? It has the same functionality as a laptop. You can do just about everything that you do with a laptop, you could do with your mobile device. So it's cheaper, but you're not giving up on any of the functionality that you have. There's also cheap apps that you can get for your mobile devices. Applications such as mobile suites are typically cheaper for a mobile device than they are for a personal computer or a laptop. Also, there are tons and tons of free applications out there that you can utilize for work, for organization, for whatever you need to use it for. One of the other great benefits of your mobile devices is when it comes to social media, you have that instant access. You could take a picture, let's say you're at a business event or something, and you want to post pictures of the event. You can do it instantly. As soon as you take the photo, you can upload it to whatever social media outlet your heart's content with. You can also post news, updates. You can respond on the go to questions or anything like that if you have a strong online presence or social media presence for your company. Next up, I'd like you to view this short video. It's about the mobile wave and the impact on our business. The section that I'm presenting to you has to do with mobile devices and how it will help change the healthcare industry.
I think medical is another area where we're going to see a massive transformation. We generate 12.4 billion pages of paper every year for medical information. There's massive fraud in this industry. You know, you can call on a prescription to a pharmacy and they can't tell whether you're a doctor or not. You call on your own prescriptions if you want. And you can take your brother's United Healthcare card and go to any doctor and you can use it to get medical treatment. Heck, you can take your brother's United Healthcare card and Xerox it 200 times and use it in 200 doctors' offices simultaneously. They don't have a way to track it. Right? So if you look at the issue of medical care inefficiency, Medicare fraud, on one hand you've got massive fraud issues. On the other hand, people are getting x-rayed multiple times in their life for no reason because they just can't trace the x-rays. I mean, just about everybody's had the experience of going to a dentist and getting another set of x-rays because their current set of x-rays are somewhere else. X-rays on an iPad is a killer application. Right? Without x-rays on an iPad, you need a radiologist in every single hospital in the world. Putting a radiologist in every hospital in the world to read your x-rays, in an urgent fashion is a very expensive exercise. What if you didn't need that? What if all you needed was a mobile phone tower within 30 miles of anybody with an x-ray machine, and then you could have one radiologist that could read, 500 people's x-rays. It changes the quality of care, it changes the cost of care, it changes the urgency of care, it changes people's thoughts about this. This entire industry is going to go a totally different direction in time, including medical sensors and medical service centers. This is going to grow, right? And the most optimistic thing you could say about this is there's 5 billion people at the bottom of the social and economic ladder, and they're suffering right now, and we have a chance to actually dramatically change their quality of life by allowing them to skip all of the infrastructure investments that were made in Europe and the United States and other parts of the developed world over the past 100 years instead of like tromping for 30 miles to a small clinic, right? Let the clinician come to you, or let the application come to you.
For the last part of this video, I'm going to explain how using mobile devices can help the various CXOs within the company, starting with the VP of Sales. We can use the mobile devices as training tools for the sales force. They'll be able to use those devices and train when they're on the go. That way they'll spend less time away from selling the products, which will help increase the likelihood of reaching the quota. For the Chief Marketing Officer, the use of social media through mobile devices will help to expose more consumers in more markets to our products, increasing exposure and softening the markets for our products. For the Chief Operating Officer, the mobile devices can help provide real-time feedback from customers and offer the ability to instantly address those issues. For the Chief Financial Officer, the mobile devices are less costly than purchasing laptops. And since it's more modern tech, we are receiving better equipment with less impact on the bottom line. For the Chief Information Officer, they will help give us an edge over the competition since we may be adopting this newer technology before them. It is also more cost efficient and offers more functionality than laptops or older tech. For the Chief Executive Officer, it's all about mobility. The CEO will have his pulse on the company by being able to receive instant updates on happenings within the company, regardless of where he is. He then has the benefit of instantly updating the investor community on our strategic moves the moment they happen. So that's the end of my video presentation. I hope you learned why mobile devices are definitely a good thing to have around in the business environment. Thank you.